Hi everyone, my name is Janice. Welcome back to my channel. 2 eggs. Crack them carefully into a clear bowl. A pinch of salt. A pinch of ground black pepper. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. Mix well. Today we're making something really delicious out of simple ingredients, but with a twist on the shape. Stick around to the end. I know you're going to love how this turns out. Friends, let's get to know each other a little better. What country, state, or city are you watching from? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to hear. It's so interesting to me, and your stories are such an inspiration. 3 to 4 smoked sausages. Slice it into perfectly even rounds. These flavorful slices will add a wonderful depth and smoky note to our dish. Smoked sausages, a staple in many cuisines, are celebrated for their rich, robust flavor and satisfying texture. Often made from pork or beef, they're typically cured and then smoked, infusing them with that distinctive, savory taste. Gently place the sliced sausage into the hot, melted butter. Let them sizzle and start to brown. We're looking for that beautiful caramelization that enhances their flavor. Stir them gently with a spatula, ensuring each piece gets evenly browned. 1 white onion. Slice it in half. Then finely dice it into small, uniform pieces. White onions are prized for their crisp texture and mild, slightly sweet flavor. They're fantastic for dishes where you want a delicate onion presence. Packed with vitamin C, fiber, and powerful antioxidants, they contribute to a healthy immune system and digestion. A curious fact about onions: cutting them releases a sulfur compound that reacts with the moisture in your eyes, causing them to water. Add the diced white onion to our pan with the sizzling sausage. Stir it well, allowing the onions to soften and meld with the savory sausage. This step is the foundation of flavor for so many dishes, slowly coaxing out the onion's sweetness as it caramelizes. 3 cloves of garlic. Grate them finely using a small grater. I absolutely adore garlic and add it to almost everything I cook. It's packed with vitamin C, B6, manganese, and a powerful compound called allicin. Allicin forms when garlic is chopped or crushed, known for its antioxidant and antimicrobial properties. Add the freshly grated garlic to our pan. Mix it through, letting its pungent aroma perfume the entire mixture. Garlic, much like a good story, often unfolds its complexities slowly, revealing layers of flavor as it cooks with other ingredients. 1 large tomato. First, make an incision, then slice it in half horizontally. Carefully place the tomato into a bowl. Pour hot water over them. This quick blanching process makes the skin incredibly easy to peel, which is essential for a smooth sauce. 3 to 4 slices of bacon. Slice them into generous strips. Bacon is famed for its irresistible crunch and savory depth. It's rich in protein, and its fat renders beautifully, adding an incredible flavor to any dish. A culinary tradition spanning centuries, bacon's allure lies in its perfect balance of saltiness and texture. Add the bacon strips to the pan, with our simmering ingredients. Stir it through, allowing the bacon to crisp up slightly and release its delicious fat into the mixture. This rendering of fat adds unparalleled richness, marrying all the flavors together in a symphony of taste. 1 red bell pepper. Halve it and remove the seeds. Then slice it into long strips. And finally, dice it into small, uniform cubes. Red bell peppers are the sweetest of all bell peppers, bursting with vitamin C, even more than oranges. They also provide ample antioxidants like lycopene and beta-carotene, supporting overall health. Add the diced red bell pepper to our flavorful pan. Stir everything well with your spatula. The bright red cubes add a fantastic pop of color and a fresh, sweet note to our rich, savory base. Cooking bell peppers with other ingredients allows their sweetness to deepen and integrate into the savory medley. 3 to 4 large potatoes. These are peeled and ready. First, slice each potato lengthwise. Then, chop them into bite-sized chunks. Potatoes are a staple around the world, packed with vitamin C, vitamin B6, and potassium, more potassium per portion than a banana. Transfer the chopped potatoes into a large pot. Add enough cold water to fully cover the potatoes. Place the pot on the stove over medium-high heat and a pinch of salt. Bring them to a boil and cook until they are fork tender, ready for mashing. 8 white mushrooms. Slice them in half, then dice them into small, manageable pieces. Mushrooms offer a unique, earthy, umami flavor that enriches any dish. They are a fantastic source of B vitamins, selenium, and copper, supporting energy production and antioxidant defense. Fun fact, mushrooms are actually a fungus, and their gills beneath the cap release spores for reproduction. Add the diced mushrooms to our pan of simmering ingredients. Gently stir them in, allowing them to release their moisture and absorb the incredible flavors surrounding them. This is where a wonderful depth of flavor starts to build, as the mushrooms brown and contribute their unique essence. Now, back to our blanched tomato. Gently remove the skin. It should slip off easily after blanching. Place it on a box grater and grate the tomato into a bowl. Grating tomatoes creates a wonderfully smooth, fresh sauce base without the chunks, perfect for integrating seamlessly into our dish. The natural sweetness and acidity of fresh tomatoes elevate the flavors. Pour the grated tomato into our pan. Stir it through, blending the rich tomato with all the other delightful ingredients. This adds a beautiful, rich color and a fresh, tangy depth to our filling. This process allows the flavors to truly meld and simmer into a cohesive and delicious mixture. 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Mix everything thoroughly, ensuring all the spices are evenly distributed, letting the oregano release its aromatic magic. 1 bunch of fresh parsley. Trim the tougher stems. Then chop it finely. Parsley is not just a garnish. It contains powerful antioxidants and is known for its refreshing, slightly peppery flavor. A small handful covers your entire daily vitamin K, and it supplies vitamin C, folate, and iron. It's also mildly diuretic, long used to support kidney function, and adds a bright lift to any meal. Sprinkle the chopped parsley generously over our sautéed vegetables. Gently mix it in, allowing the heat to release the fresh, essential oils and vibrant aroma. The freshness of the parsley really ties all the rich, earthy, and sweet flavors together beautifully. Let's check on our potatoes in the pot. They should be perfectly tender now. Let's carefully drain them, removing all the excess water. Transfer the boiled potatoes into a large glass bowl. With a potato masher, mash them until smooth and free of lumps. One tablespoon of butter. Mash the butter into the hot potatoes until it's fully incorporated and melted, adding richness and flavor. The warmth of the potatoes quickly absorbs the butter, creating a wonderfully smooth consistency. Continue mashing until they reach a perfect, creamy, and irresistible consistency. Prepare your baking dish. Using a brush, spread a thin layer of butter across the bottom. It's a simple step, but so important for perfect presentation and taste. Now, scoop a generous portion of our creamy mashed potatoes into the baking dish. Gently spread them evenly across the bottom. This forms the first comforting layer, ensuring an even base for our hearty filling. Next, carefully spoon our rich and savory meat and vegetable mixture over the mashed potatoes. Spread it evenly over the potato layer, covering it completely. This colorful and aromatic filling is the heart of our pie, packed with flavor and texture. Now, for the top layer, spoon the remaining mashed potatoes over the meat filling. Gently spread it across, completely encasing the delicious center, creating a smooth, inviting canvas for our cheese topping. Now we're adding our second to last layer of the sausage, bacon, and veggie filling. Spread it out evenly over the mashed potatoes. I'm using a big spoon. It makes this so much easier. Just look how beautiful this is already turning out. .5 ounces of cheese. Grate the cheese finely on a box grater. Cheese, aged for years, concentrates protein and calcium while breaking down lactose almost completely. So it sits comfortably even with lactose sensitivity. A small grating delivers real calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin B12 plus natural glutamates that make everything around it taste deeper and more complex. A true flavor enhancer. Generously sprinkle the top. This will create a golden, crispy crust as it bakes, adding another layer of texture and rich flavor. Pat it gently to ensure an even coating. Bake in a preheated oven for 20 minutes. 10 plum tomatoes. Slice each tomato into quarters. These little gems add a burst of juicy freshness and a sweet tart flavor to our salad. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that's actually more bioavailable when cooked, though they're wonderful fresh too. One bell pepper. Halve it and remove the seeds. Slice it into strips. Then, dice it into small, vibrant cubes. Orange bell peppers offer a fantastic sweetness and a milder flavor than their red counterparts, alongside a beautiful hue. They're an excellent source of vitamin A, crucial for vision, and vitamin C for immunity. And just like red peppers, cooking them slightly can enhance their nutritional benefits. Add the diced orange bell pepper and quartered tomatoes to our large salad bowl. 3.5 ounces of feta cheese. Feta cheese, a briny and tangy delight from Greece, is made from sheep's or goat's milk. It's known for its crumbly texture and salty kick, providing calcium and probiotics. It adds a wonderful, creamy, and savory counterpoint to the fresh vegetables in our salad. Add feta to the remaining vegetables. 1 bunch of fresh dill. Trim the tough stems. Then finely chop the feathery fronds. Dill is known for its delicate, slightly tangy, and anise-like flavor, a staple in Mediterranean and Nordic cuisines. It's packed with vitamins A and C, along with manganese and calcium, supporting bone health. Its essential oils have long been used to calm the stomach and ease bloating, a truly versatile herb. Add the chopped dill to our vibrant salad bowl. 1 red onion. Slice it into delicate, thin rings. Red onions are known for their striking purple color and slightly sharper, peppery flavor compared to white onions. They're packed with anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their rich color and act as powerful antioxidants. They also carry more quercetin than most onions, supporting circulation and heart health. Add the sliced red onion to the salad. Lastly, 1 can of chickpeas. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. 1 teaspoon of whole grain mustard. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Whisk these ingredients together until perfectly emulsified. This zesty dressing will brighten our salad with a wonderful tangy note. Pour the dressing generously over our colorful salad ingredients. Toss everything well, ensuring every piece of vegetable and chickpea is thoroughly coated in that delightful dressing. This vibrant salad is now truly a feast for the eyes and the palate. It's a wonderful symphony of textures and flavors. And now, the moment we've been waiting for. Our delicious meal baked to golden perfection, emerging from the oven with a glorious aroma. The cheesy crust is perfectly browned and bubbling. Using a spatula, let's carefully cut a generous portion. See how the layers hold beautifully. Now, place it elegantly on a plate. Adorn it with a generous scoop of our vibrant, refreshing chickpea and feta salad. What a fantastic combination of textures and tastes, a true symphony on a plate. Friends, thank you so much for watching till the end. If you liked this video, please give it a like. That's the best reward for my work. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos and culinary adventures. Enjoy your meal.